Alright, it is official. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 will go on break after episode 7 drops this week. Now the break will give us a recap episode of everything that's happened so far from episode 1 to 7 of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, and it will drop February 19th. Now I'm actually interested to see what they got recap for this episode, because it would be really funny if like most of the episode is just episode 3, because that's when we got like a lot of dialogue and a lot of information about the plans, what's happened in the past, and the current game rules. So I'm really interested to see how they're gonna recap episode 3, because I know a lot of JJK fans were confused about the current game rules and stuff, that Crunchyroll made 2 videos explaining the current game rules. So the current game rules part 2 and part 1 somewhere down here, so yeah. Anyway, so that just means episode 8 just releases on February 26th, which is not that big of a deal. Hopefully the animators get a nice enjoyable break, because they really deserve it. They've been cooking for us. And here's the second source right here. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 will be on break February 19th, 2026. Episode 8 has been delayed. And in this article it says that the upcoming recap episode is a one-of-a-kind break that won't be repeated again in the first part of JJK Season 3. Now there's no determined reason why the episode is delayed. I'm just assuming just for pacing, or maybe they just want to give the animators a break, which is fair enough. But besides that, I don't really know why it happened. Maybe some new information will come out on it later. This is still pretty new information for us right now, so yeah. So another thing I want to share with you guys is Gege made a cover art for Aizo, the opening stuff for this season, and in the cover art we can see Yuji, Geto, or Kinjaku, well Kinjaku but Geto's body, and we're also gonna see Gojo, and that's Sukuna right there, which I personally think is pretty cool. And then there's another version of this where we have Gojo looking at Sukuna, and I mean this right here, we all know it's gonna happen. Even Gege won't stop spoiling us from the Gojo versus Sukuna fight, so yeah. Anyways, that's all the information I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, stay safe, and we'll get the preview images for episode 7 out within like 24 hours, so be on the lookout for that. Have a wonderful day though, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.